Hey, this is Jay of DeFi Journey. Got a quick market update for you today. So just want to retouch on kind of where we were last week, and Bitcoin is making new all-time highs. So last time we did this was about 2 weeks ago, and so we were talking about how we were starting to break out of this megaphone pattern, and how this is a bullish trend, and so looking to keep continuing. So if you look here, so I put some fibs on here. And if you look, this is where we might go next. So breaking above the $69,000 resistance, and if you look at the 1.2, it's about 80,000. And then above that 0.6, we got near about 97. So that would get us close to 100,000, which makes sense to me. I also did this for the NASDAQ last time, and if you see right here, we get above the last all-time high, and we go to 1.2, we are about that region right now. And so same thing, if the NASDAQ would continue, we look for that 1.6, which would be about 20,000. So we also want to look back on for the market for this week. This week is inflation week, so we had CPI. Those came in actually high. Sorry, CPI was on Tuesday, and those actually came in high. CPI was fine at 0.4. The core was just a little bit above, but we are still rallying. Based on that, the narrative still, Jerome Powell came out and said that they would cut rates before we hit the actual 2%. So we are still about the 3.2, that 3% range, which they say they want to, but we'll see. But we're still rallying. This week is PPI, and if you look here, PPI is usually coming up below, but same thing. It's the blue line is the actual market, and the gold is the prediction. It's been usually below. The last one was above, but we still have rallied. So it's the same thing. It's not really the metrics. It's the narrative, and the narrative is from the Fed that they will cut rates before 2%. So say don't fight the trend. We're going up. So let's look more at one other thing. Was the DXY chart, which is the dollar. So last time we were about here, we were saying we could go up more, but if we broke down, we would see this continue down, maybe this 101 region. So same thing, whenever we've tested this here, test that middle part of the Gaussian, we've retested lower to where there's a lot more support and liquidity. But say I would like to see this come back down here, at least the 101 region, and if it continues to fall, we'll see maybe sub 100. So one other thing we like is just the price of gold. If you look at it, it was a long consolidation here, but it's broke up to a new all-time highs. So I don't think that is nothing. I make fun of a lot of people who buy gold, but it is breaking up. So that is significant. You can see kind of the same thing with silver. We got silver too. Silver came up here in 2020 actually, and it's been consolidating here, and I believe it's in this bullish pennant formation. I think it's going to break out maybe towards the $30 range again. So we are seeing a lot of things appreciate in value. So I do think that is saying something, and so I believe we continue higher. I think if we look at ETH, so we're setting in, we're closing in the all-time high. Not there yet, but it's looking really good. Same thing where we had like this consolidation here. So we want to find the same thing where we consolidate in the bands and explode up. So Atom, like we said last time, we were looking for it to move upward, and it did. Now we're at about $13. I think we'll hit that 15.50 range. And then maybe we retest a little bit before continuing higher. But that I'm pretty confident will continue up. Inge making new all-time highs. So I like to keep that going up. Not sure where this goes, but this is an exciting one. So lots of good stuff going in there. It's growing. Rune is also one that's kind of within Cosmos. Would like to see that develop more full IBC and parts of the Cosmos SDK. But price is looking really good. Not testing this range for about $12. But same thing, like alts, most alts lag behind Bitcoin. So Inge is one of the only ones that's set new to all-time highs as Bitcoin setting new all-time highs. DYDX, same thing, we broke up above this band. And so same thing, where this one is a lot less volatile, which is nice in some ways. But also I think we're going to continue on this band before. But I still think we go up. Maybe we test $5 in the next few weeks. So a few buys I like right now with Kava. I don't believe there's much development going on. I saw some tweets, but Kava's been around for a while. Everything it was about $9 last bull run. It's setting in these things where it's consolidating here, and I said it before in some of the videos where it's setting these lows. Now it's about 12. I think it'll continue to move up. It's setting that same pattern. So we're just looking for the patterns here. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what's being developed there. I know USDT has made its home there for Cosmos, and that itself is probably good enough for me to buy. But I would like to see it continue to go up. We're just looking at price action. So Kava, Secret I also like. Saying the same thing. It's breaking above. Secret's been around a while too. $10, $12, $11 last one. Keep moving up. Looking for more history. So like Say's been pretty good, but there's not as much history there. So it's already new highs because it's only been around for under 6 months. So, or a little over 6 months, but like to see that continue. KT, new all-time highs. This is looking awesome. Same thing, kind of pattern as Bitcoin. That ascending channel explode up, but we'll probably consolidate in this range before moving higher again. Very bullish on AKT. Please, I know it's at new all-time highs, but this project has looked very good. So as long as we stay above this range, I think we'll continue to move higher. Osmosis, we've been stuck in this range. It's become very much a stable coin, but same thing where it moved above. It might take a while just because there's a lot going on, but it's been very stable. But I think eventually this band rises up, will go up. And same thing, it's been very good. But yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, a little patience. But one that I don't really like, but I really like the project. I would like to do another full video on Lavana. So if we can go to a daily here, where this has been looked pretty bad. The airdrop was kind of questionable with everything, if people remember. You had to submit info. It was kind of manually done. But there isn't much use case for the token. I trade a lot. I trade mostly with DEXs. I really like Lavana, DYDX, but the token has not done well. DYDX has a use case for the token. You can stake the token. There's governance. You get accrue trading fees, go to token holders. But Lavana, there's no use for the token. So I would like to see more development and talk about that before this comes back up. So really like the project. Don't like the price action, so I'm staying away until more work is done. So one last one I like to look at is Comdex. So Comdex, if you remember, came out and it was very at the end of the bull market in January 22, and then it's been nothing but down. But you kind of see where we're talking about price action, where it's come here and it's consolidating in the bottom range. So I would rather see it consolidate in the top, like we said with Kava, but it is looking pretty stable. And same thing, I don't know a ton going on in the project, but it is one of those where you could maybe add in a little bit of spot, and because it is looking better. So same thing with Comdex, and then you kind of see it's a little bit earlier than Kava. So Kava had that same consolidation, and then it moved to the top end. So if we were to see that, we could see it's a lot lower, and move up to maybe 9 cents, which is crazy. This was set a low about 1 penny and was all the way up at 280 when it came out. So it's another one there. But these are just some plays I like moving forward. I'm just looking at price action. I know there's a lot of other ones that have a lot of bullish fundamentals, but I'm looking at the price history. So hey, thanks for checking us out. Please drop a comment. Let me know what other coins, what other tokens you like. The reason why. So always looking forward to hearing more stuff going on, especially in Cosmos. But yeah, let me know what you liked, or didn't like. Please let me know what you liked or didn't like. But hey, I'll see you in the next one.